Hey guys, so today we're going to be learning how to play Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple. And this is definitely the most iconic guitar riff of all time, besides maybe Iron Man by Black Sabbath. Now the first thing we're going to want to make sure is that we are in tune. So if you have a tuner, you can also get a tuner on your phone. And make sure that it is E, A, D, G, B, E. Okay? So Ritchie Blackmore from Deep Purple plays it with these kind of two-note chords. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to play one note and make it as simple as possible. So the way we're going to play it is... Okay? So I'm going to play that for you slow. Okay, so like I said, it's going to be on one string. And what's cool too is now that you know this, you can play it on any string. Or kind of sounds like Mission Impossible. So let's get started. So the first note is a open E, the 6th string. Okay. Then we're gonna go to the 3rd fret with our pointer finger. Okay, the 3rd fret. So 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret. So it's gonna be open, then the 3rd fret. So let's play that. Okay, then you're gonna take your ring finger and you're gonna, after your ring finger is gonna go onto the 5th fret. Okay, so played together slowly, that is. Okay, so let's go to the next phrase. Now, this part is basically the same thing, but we have this little at the end, so I'll show you. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing in the beginning, the open 3rd fret, and then we're gonna go to the 3, 4, 5, 6th fret. Okay, and we're gonna be on that with our pinky. And then you're gonna go 6, 5 with your ring finger. So I'll play through that a couple times slowly. Okay, now also, I wanna say, don't lift your fingers up high like how I'm doing that. I'm only doing that so you can see my fingers clearly, okay? So, we have open 3, 6, 5. Okay, so gotten through that part. Now, the very last part. So you're gonna do the same thing as the first part. You're gonna hold that, so open 3, 5. Then you're gonna go back 3, open. So in full, that's gonna go. So now that we know all the parts, let's start putting them together. Now, the key isn't to play it up to speed immediately. The key is to be able to play it slow at first. There's no need to rush. So I'll play it slow a couple of times so you can watch how it would go and play along with me at that speed. Okay, so now I'll show you what it's going to sound like sped up, like I did before. Okay, so now things you're going to want to know before you also really try to go ahead and play this. You want to make sure that you are pressing hard enough on the fret so that you are able to create a sound. Well, not create the note. Because if you're not pushing hard enough, it's going to sound like this. Okay? And then also, what's very important is where on the fret you are putting your finger. So you're not just going to put your finger on any space on the fret. What you're going to want to is put it right above the line, not on the line, because once again we're going to get a muffled sound. You're going to want it so if you look closely, it's just a little bit below your finger, okay? And that's very important because that's how you get the best sound. Now, as far as your right hand goes, what you can do beforehand, if you're not syncing up your left hand and your right hand, just play the rhythm on an open string. So and then slow it down if you need to, and then okay. So make sure that you are doing those things correctly. And like I said, if you're not connecting each side, separate them. Now also what you should know too is that you're pretty much staying in this position, what is called third position. So there's no need for you to go all around the place. Really, you don't have to move your fingers much at all. Now, if you're just starting, it's going to be a little hard. You might be a little cramped. But basically, you're hovering over this small area, these 4 frets. So you don't need to move around at all. Just stay in this general area and then lift when you have to hit the open string. So watch, I'm hardly even going to move my hand. Now, this is a very hard concept to get used to. It takes a long time to be able to do that. But if you just stay mindful that you are staying in this general area, it's going to be a lot easier. You may not get this sort of shape and technique down right away, but if you know the general area that you're going to be in, then it'll make it that much easier. Okay, So thank you guys, and I hope you enjoy playing this riff.